The fucking plowman is here now. Let me make sure this is the right city. The plowman is here now, so they might be knocking on my door in a minute to move my fucking car. I was up early. I had to call out. I might put some footage up there. You know what I'm saying? It might take me a while, but I might put some footage up there. That shit was up past my ankles and shit. I called out for my morning job. I don't know what the hell they gonna do for this next shift, but they've been canceling shifts and shit. So I wanted to get up here because I felt the urge to read for myself, but I haven't read for myself since I started doing this shit. Because I was told like when you do tarot reading, it was supposed to be for yourself. It's supposed to be like secret. You know what I mean? Not supposed to just be up here showing people. You could read cards. It was supposed to be like a secret thing. But that's just our elders keeping secrets, basically. You probably got a grandmother or an auntie that read cards, and she don't let nobody know that that's what she do. And she probably the one that be doing all of the indigenous, you know, healings and shit, or just doing craft on the whole goddamn fucking family, and nobody don't even know she into that type of shit. But as you see, I got the forecast up, and we can see that the moon is now in Taurus, which is leaving, which is probably gonna go into Gemini next, which is gonna be some more confusion for those who don't know how to control their fucking thoughts and their emotions. But most likely everything is still the same. You got a little, you know, Aries coming more into Saturn. It's still hot and spicy out there though. Because you got this new feminine energy that's coming in, which I call it Sophia energy that's coming in. And she don't fucking play. That Mars and Aquarius energy is leaving pretty soon. And that's probably gonna pretty much, let me get my chart, go into Pisces as well. Yeah, she really trying to fight for her position. That Pisces energy just don't want to let go. First of all, I'm gonna tell you something right now, you Pisces energy. I'm speaking from experience, okay? This ain't gotta do with all of y'all. But bitch, let it go. Like, you the type of bitch that's holding on to some shit that happened 10 years ago. Like, you pick the nigga that you want to be with. You with that nigga now, and now you realizing you fucked up and chose the wrong one. But then you played a whole manipulative game because the one you wanted to have in a submissive role. It could be for men too. You wanted to have her in a submissive role, and now you paying for it. You done married the motherfucker. You done got kids by the motherfucker. Like, bitch, let it go. So she could have been doing work on you, on us, for the past 10 to 15 years, so you won't get into another relationship because she don't want to look stupid that she done married the wrong guy, and she don't want to look dumb. So she trying to make you look like, you know, she chose the right person. So she's trying to make you look like you a scrub. You never was a scrub. That nigga was a scrub. They was both playing that stupid ass game. He had a game running in the background, had a script running in the background. She had a game going, trying to make you jealous with that nigga. And then meanwhile, that nigga that she was playing with you on had a whole game going. So now she's stuck with the nigga. You feel me? And he a bum ass nigga. He wanna sit and play video games all fucking day long. While you over here working 2, 3 jobs, busting your ass, creating generational wealth, investing in your money, and then whatever fucking spell word she throwing at you, then whatever the fuck going on with your fuck ass family throwing at you, you going through the midst of the you in the midst of the flames. And you just trailblazing that shit, with all that weight on your fucking shoulders. But she with this bitch ass nigga, he playing video games. Yeah, yeah, babe. You wanna see what yeah, babe? He just slanging dick for a place to stay. And for those who this happened when you was young, maybe in the middle of your college years, or you was going to college, this bitch tried to play you at an early age as if tried to map out how your life was gonna turn out to be. You know what I'm saying? So she was running you off as a dusty nigga, but deep down inside, she knew that wasn't the truth, right? Or he knew that wasn't the truth. Take it however it resonates. I'm pissed off. That shit got me mad. Because I know that's how that shit is. Because this is when Instagram and YouTube and Twitter was just like, everybody started catching on the game and shit. And, everybody want to post their little fake relationships on the fucking gram and shit. Like, everybody's fucking happy. Like, yeah, I met my sun and my moon. I met my person. Meanwhile, the nigga can't even help you pay the rent. And take it how you resonate. A bum bitch just caught you on child support. You might just be sticking with the bitch because you don't want your kids being raised up without two parent household. Yeah, that's justice. Fucking justice, B. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Who do you think you are? Fucking big shot. Now look at this nigga. This could have been like a high school thing too, like high school sweethearts, That's the first dick the bitch ever had. She with the nigga that she ain't never explored different dicks. Like he never explored different types of pussies. You know what I'm saying? They gonna flag me for this shit. Bad. I mean, I gotta get used to not just saying what's on my mind, but like, yeah, he probably ain't used to. She ain't used to other dangalangs. Meanwhile, he out here cheating on you, sweetie. Oh, that whole energy just disgusting. I've been said that shit. I've been said that. I've been said that. I said that in the midst of it happening. I knew he was a dusty. So she don't want you to move on. Because the next chick, now she done messed up the next chick's decision about you. She messed up a couple of, females that was feeling you. And then she put that bug in their ear and now they all wishy-washy. You know what? Go that way with her. If you got to think about it over there. Yeah, oh my God, this is beautiful. Justice. This is justice. Now, this energy might not be looking like it because the whole time you ain't been looking like justice because she been overshadowing your fucking stop cussing. She been overshadowing your success. So it don't look like justice. It don't look like you out here getting to the bag. And then you knew this on some Beauty and the Beast shit. You knew this. So you was like, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on getting this bag. Just you just been through a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And this could have been a type of female who was trying to keep you away from your family and you was an Oriental family. So the female that come into your life won't see you as such. Horrible, horrible people. This bitch, stop cussing. This female probably pulling her hair out. She probably ain't got no hair. She probably ain't got no edges. Yeah, somebody, this new female coming in to give you this offer. Yeah, it's like you finally returning home. You finally returning. Finally getting your justice return, or you coming out of your Saturn's return. But this female had no business, you know, thinking that she had a right to control that Saturn's return. Now she already been through her Saturn return, but she ain't getting out of it. You didn't learn nothing during your Saturn return, so therefore you don't get to reap the benefits of that. You know, it's almost kind of like when you plant a fruit tree, you gotta wait a couple of years before that fruit, or maybe even a generation before that tree could bear its fruit. Right? This is a different type of harvest season. I'm mad. I'm trapped in a snowstorm and I ain't getting no honey for my coffee. Now I got that little bitter taste to it. Cause I was trying to get up out of there. Them stores was crazy. I was like, everybody's. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta get the fuck on. You're only gonna be trapped in the house for a day. Yeah, this illusion broke. She see you now. Yeah, she see you now. This a girl that's been feeling you for a while though. Like she just knew, like, damn. But then this female came in, dropped the bug in her ear and was just like, uh, I wouldn't mess with him. He's a sicko. You know how long it took me to get him off of me? You know? That fake power couple. I'm about to say that fake ass power couple. Yeah, lying. It's the page, right? This is a little lie that turned into a big one. Little white lies and then turned into a big one. Yeah, it's a death to that. Or it could be a death to this Pisces energy, but she in the upright, so this is a different offer. This that Sophia energy. You don't want to get these two energies confused. You don't want to get these two Pisces females confused. It's not all Pisces. It's not all of them. Some of them really got past their Saturn return, went through the mud. So now they're able to see past all this bullshit that this one was overshadowing you with. And this is a chick, like a lot of readers is picking up too. This is a female that's been in the shadows doing this work on you. You ain't had talked to this girl in years. She a female. She's one of them exes. This is something that never even got off the ground for real. Cause she was too busy trying to make you jealous so you could fall at her feet. And you wasn't that type of person then, and you damn sure ain't that type of person now, and you definitely ain't gonna be on that type of level. And that's what this new chick see about you. Like, yeah, let me chill out with all of that trying to make you jealous shit type shit, because I don't want to miss out on a good person like this chick did, because she could see what this other girl's going through, even though you can't see it. You know, they could have been, friends. High school, they probably knew each other from high school or some shit, or college, or co-workers. They used to be co-workers together. Or her brother dated her back in the day or some shit. Dated that girl back in the day. So they don't really fuck with each other, but they know of each other type shit. You know what I mean? She was like, "Oh, he's not the one. Oh, I wouldn't mess with him. He's a bum. He's not doing it." Meanwhile, she's caked up in the house with a stinky, crusty Cheetos, Fritos smelling breath. You don't even take care of his fucking, He was working out when he was with you. When he was trying to bag you, now he ain't even working out. She mad. Look, bitch, I ain't working out because I ain't working out because I'm working on this bag. What the fuck is you talking about? But I still stay in shape, bitch, because I work so much. All my jobs are physical. So I work to work off my shit. I'm not sitting on the couch playing my ears ringing and I'm gonna dress this earring and shut the fuck up. You one of them bum ass motherfuckers that sit on your ass all day. You went outside, go clean off your car, and you ain't got no job. Shut up. You know what? I'm tired of this bitch mouth. Well, what you gonna do about it? I'll punch you in your face and then bail out the next day, nigga. Shut up. The same day, matter of fact. Knowing your lying ass got me locked up. Fucking bum. Yeah, get into this bag. You thinking like, who should I share this wealth with? Not you. Yeah, look, get into that bag. Look, this could be some. This listen. If you ain't, if you judging me in my work clothes, you don't deserve to be with me, bitch. Straight up, because that's all I do is work. So I'm not gonna be having no fancy. Listen, I'm not the type person that's gonna wear 200 pair of Jordans to work to fuck them up. All right. I'm not going to be the type of person that's going to be working at a mediocre job, pulling up in the SRT or pulling up in a Benz or a BMW with a working paycheck to paycheck. That's just not me. I think you type of motherfuckers got your priorities fucked up. And that's really a definition of a slave. If you ain't work that job, pop. If you ain't worked that job for 30 years to get that Benz, then you shouldn't be pulling up to work like that. I got fucking young bitches pulling up to the job and Benzes and shit and Jordans and shit to a mediocre job. A mediocre job. You trying to stunt on me. And you know how hard it is to not pop up on a bitch and drop a bag because you know in the long run this is gonna pay off in the long run instead of trying to show off. Like, yeah, bitch, I got that. Fuck that young bitch. She ain't got no common sense. They're gonna allow her to diddy dally on the fucking job because the manager ain't even driving what you driving, bitch. They gonna play you like you somebody when they know that shit is bullshit. Even let me get this shit straight too. Just because you don't have a car no, and you got a used car, that don't mean you ain't a bum either. Cause y'all niggas just get lemons and then you run the shit down to the ground and go get you another one. Ain't nobody got time for that. Get you a decent shit that you know that got good mileage. The engine is straight and put some work into it. You be straight for another 5-6 years off that shit. Almost what, a decade if you do it right. Yes, this a person that want to contribute to what you got going on. What can I do for you? This a person that's gonna make sure you straight because they know you working hard. This a bum bitch. She should be with that bum ass nigga because that's what the fuck type of frequency you was on. You wanted to play that mind game, and then guess what? You ain't about to fuck with God's chosen one doing that dumb shit. It broke his heart because they knew that you was the one. There was that contract there, but you broke it. He don't even got kids. That's the sweetest part. She got kids. He don't got kids. But he's in that leadership energy where he could take on that type of project. She probably was like, I don't want him, I wouldn't want him around my kid. Yo, go sit your bum ass down. I smell nothing but coffee, cigarettes, and shit. You know what that shit smell like? Look, you broke that union. That contract is over. Look, she know that already. You broke that shit, bitch. Get out of here. This a sneaky bitch too. She was going behind your back talking to this chick when you wasn't around. If this was a coworker, y'all probably wasn't on the same. You probably because you got another job, so you ain't on that job site as often as these two. So when you wasn't around, this bitch probably was putting a bug in this bitch ear. And you had that little corny little bitch doing that shit too because she young and she wanted that spotlight that you was in, that she was the other hating asshole was overshadowing you. Then you had to deal with these vampires sucking on your good ass energy. Look, whistle while you work. Shh, 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 shh. Yeah, this illusion is broken. Yeah, you a hard worker out here, bro. You was when you met that bitch, and you still is without that bitch. It didn't even get off the ground, is what I'm hearing. She was too busy trying to play high school games. She was too busy trying to play high school games. She was trying to make you jealous, and she lost out on you. You might have been in that energy where you pop, early stages of your, you know, of early stages of your adolescence. I don't can't even say that shit, but your early stage of adulthood to where you still had to master your emotions. Like you just can't fly off the handle every fucking off of every fucking thing just because you're right? So you had to master that emotion. So she might have used that to her advantage to make you look stupid for a couple of years by throwing that by projecting bullshit onto your path, doing shit behind the scenes. This could be a bitch that just was showing up to your job, knowing the times when you was there and when you wasn't, paying attention to your shit, and you over here minding your business, getting to the bag. You ain't been thinking about this hoe. Yeah, she really trying to fight for this position. She might be trying to come back or fuck around, honestly. She probably trying to spin the block. Why? I don't want to take care of your kids. Fuck out of here. It just could have been like, damn, she probably don't even want to fuck with me now cause I got kids. Look, got your thinking cap on. Get into the business. A builder. This could be a construction worker. All right, this could be a duo. Cause I like watching those shows like the Property Brothers and shit. This could be a duo getting into real estate, married to real estate. You ever seen that show? That's a good show. That's a black couple too. Not to be, but it's a black couple doing that shit. But you can tell they got their sororities and they don't took oaths and shit though. But I realized you could get into the industry without selling your soul. It's just a job. I wouldn't though, because then you'd be a sacrifice for some people. And that's what I'd be scared of. Like, I mean, I don't mind working in the industry, but I don't want to end up a sacrifice for these fucking fucks. But look at this bum ass nigga. Or this could be her feeling shameful. Put that with the other page. Looking shameful. Shame on you. Do I have to do it? Food's gold. Foolishness. Thought you had something there, didn't you? She knew. But this is the crazy part about it. Like, you knew this motherfucker wasn't shit. Like, when did, okay, let me put it like this. When did you realize he wasn't shit? Did you just started realizing that now? No, because you was playing the game in the beginning. You wasn't in love with this nigga. You was talking about some my moon, my heart, my. It was like my moon and my sun. It was like fuck out of here. I got a couple of females that you know, because you got to think about it too. Like, you got this female wishing she never had kids so she can have that freedom with you like that. You know, like you know, I don't regret your kids. I know you don't regret your kids. You know what I'm saying? But you know, because if you didn't want them, you wouldn't have them, right? Point blank. So, but it's that notion of like, damn, I wish I was free like you, because then we could really get to the bad, and then adopt some children, right? Give some children. You can still do that now. You know, it's not her kids are not that like not. You know, it's not like you're dealing with an infant, maybe a toddler, but not an infant. Yeah, you got this girl. You got this girl ready to risk it all for real. Because I feel like this one was probably trying to meet someone that was on that same playing field that got kids and intertwining both households. But it's like, yo, you do it for me though. Like I like watching you when you working. Like I like working with you. Like, you know, this is a couple that can work together. You know how like some people like I can't be around my girl when at work because it's just distraction. Nah, this is a couple that could be like, okay, they could set aside the relationship and get to that bag. I mean, not set aside, but like they could become the partner in crime and set aside that, like, you know, some people can't do that. Yeah, that's just some negative ass judgment on you. This is a dude that was bringing the chocolates, the flowers. They were going on these like vacations and these dates and shit, and they would post them all on Instagram and shit like that, trying to make you feel like you're a liar and this bitch was more successful than you and you was a bomb and all this shit. And he was finessing this bitch in the background and then proposed to her. And then she was like, yes. And they lived off of that. They lived off of you for a while. They lived off that energy for a good decade and just played that role. And now, I don't know, a shift in the wind. You was just like, fuck. Like, you wasn't even thinking about the bitch, but it was a shift in the in the wind, in the cosmic, on the, you know? And now it's just like maybe you heal to the certain extent where you really let go a lot of shit. Maybe you was kind of still holding on to it and it was blocking you from meeting new people because you always had this notion like, yeah, this bitch probably gonna probably try to shit on me with another nigga just to try to get me to look stupid. And then when she get with the nigga and she see me doing, she don't want me to move on and do better than her relationship with that nigga. So she try to sabotage all the other relationships so that she won't look stupid for losing you. So it won't be like, damn, you lost that. Because just imagine you becoming a millionaire and that nigga, a bum ass nigga, he can't even get a job. He was trying to do what you do. He was trying to be, you know, an entrepreneur and do what you do. And he can't even keep a fucking day job. So now she gotta go and be like, I can't look stupid because I was making you look stupid the whole time, like you was a bum. And I can't look stupid because everybody's gonna start looking at me like, damn, you lost that? Look, he trying to hold on to that cup so bad. He even an alcoholic. He be drinking and shit. He trying to find other ways to keep that bitch underneath his wing. Yeah, I'm most certain that this Queen of Cups is her now. Not a that nigga showing up. Both of these motherfuckers were manipulators. It's a death. They might even be getting a divorce. So now she's probably divorcing him. Kept you in the background for years, just in case this don't fail. She thinks she about to spin the block. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. That's my man. That's my boo. That's my honey. And she could be a little crafty herself, if you know what I mean. Intuitive and was able to pick that shit up. Like, wait a minute. You single? And you been single all this time? Mm-mm. Sign ain't right about this. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when times are grand. She wanted to hang with you and boo up with you during the snowstorm. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, these niggas is arguing who's gonna shovel. He gonna get up and shovel for you. He gonna make sure you get to work. All right. He probably out there shoveling right now as we speak for you. You got you a winner, girl. Who? Not my boo. He gonna be outside. He gonna be riding in that winky dinky car that she say you a bummin'. Why his boo riding in something new and nice? But his rinky dinky car is loaded though. You hear me? That shit loaded. It's a hot box. Why she gonna be driving? Cause he like projects. As you can see, he like project. He like working on something. He like to be busy. You know, if he ain't doing that, he doing something else. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't cooking, he cleaning. And if he ain't cleaning, he working on projects. If he ain't working on projects, he got a job somewhere else on another site where he working. He always got something going on. And that ain't more sexy for her because she got to tell him to lay down, come in the room, relax, babe. It ain't a bother to her though because she likes to be affectionate. And if he's always busy and he ain't laid up in the house all day playing the game, he ain't available all the time. And she love you and she wants you to be available. Okay? She telling that nigga don't go in today because it's gonna be hectic out there. He like, nah, boo, I gotta get to this bag. Who gonna pay for that brand new car you riding in? I mean, I could do it myself. I mean, I understand that, but this is what I like to do for you. She gonna fuck around and buy you a Chevrolet or some shit. But you still gonna be riding in that rinky dinky car though. That this bitch calling you a bummin'. She don't know how much money you put into that shit. Shut your bitch ass up and go fuck with your bitch ass man. The one that you married and got 2 kids by. Look, ain't no conflict here. This could be somebody that be trying to break up a household or some shit, causing conflict in someone's household because they jealous of the relationship. But these two ain't stupid. I'm trying to flip the script now. Oh, she just gonna use you for your money. How? You ain't even a manager on your job, bitch. She's a manager on her job. You're not even a manager on your job. You feel what I'm saying? You worried about what that nigga doing at the house while you at work. You too distracted. Yeah, don't get it fucked up, bitch. Just because we ain't showing you shit, don't mean it ain't happening. Just because we in our Instagram posting everything for you to see, don't mean it ain't happening. Yeah, I had to leave those square ass niggas alone. No motherfuckers that be wanting to play video games 2K all day. Nigga, I don't even, you should be tired when you get home. The only time you should be playing video games is with your kid or your son on your days off. But any of that, you should be tired. You should be wanting to get some rest on your day off. Taking a bath or something, soaking your muscles, going to the gym, doing something on your day off, having a self-care day, like you playing a video game. If you making money off of it, shout outs to you. But other than that,